President Biden, since the vote failed because of Senator Manchin's and Sinema and would not reform the filibuster, have you had contact with the administration? Have they made commitments to continue to fight on this issue?
I've talked to them several times, and they have reiterated a commitment to passing voting rights. You know, there was a line about, you know, when you're thinking about what's happening in the Ukraine right now, you know, there's 15 minutes, as it should have. The first full, you know, the first opening of his speech was around Ukraine and this kind of question around kind of democracy and America's commitment to supporting this democratic nation that was under attack because the people, they were under attack around because of their sovereignty, a question around having the right to put in place a democratic government that they elected, and being self-determined. And while they are literally fighting for their lives right there, there's an extreme violent regime and Putin that is after them. The bottom line is the core and the fundamental driver of that is also what is underneath. In many ways, it is underneath what is happening here in the country. That right now, while we are talking about supporting, as we should, supporting countries abroad, that they are literally fighting for their democratic rights, that we still have to really recognize that that's not too far removed from what we see happening here in this nation, that voting rights are under attack. That's not hyperbole. That's not a stretch. That's not just a matter of, as we're saying, oh, that's just what the two political parties do. No, we are fundamentally seeing a party that is in power that is seeking to punish people from participating in the democratic process, that are sending a message that people don't have any sense of sovereignty or self-determination, that is sending a message that we are not going to accept that you have democratic rights. And we have to really be able to recognize that as we're seeing and holding this standard globally, and if the U.S. is to actually position itself as being a democratic global leader, then there are implications where we don't see that same kind of vigor and protection and commitment here in the U.S.